Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Avionics Tech Channel.
For more than 60 years, the B-52 Strat Fortress has been a standard bomber aircraft, giving them the power to outmaneuver geopolitical competitors. Foreign Desert Storm in the 90s and Operation Inherent Resolve in 2016. There have been several occasions where a grounded B-52 aircraft has had to take off as soon as possible. There could be instances where a military base is under threat or a dangerous situation arises, requiring air support where grounded aircraft may have to take off quickly. This endeavor requires pilots to resort to what they call scrambling. This exercise involves picking up the gear required in flight and hurrying toward their aircraft where they await further instructions. The purpose of a B-52 scramble and full-throttle takeoff is to get the B-52 airborne to avoid an immediate threat and prevent large disasters caused by grounded aircraft. Pratt & Whitney turbofan engines facilitate a maximum takeoff weight of 488,000 pounds, including approximately 70,000 pounds of mixed ordnance externally. Essentially, the aircraft was purposed to launch up to 25 nuclear-tipped cruise missiles on target from hundreds of miles away. The OS is for the B-52 to be readily airborne in about 10 minutes. The airmen typically use the cart start. Method: as the name suggests, the cart start involves using small cartridges of controlled explosives inserted into two of the B-52's 8 engines. This can produce a lot of smoke due to unburned fuel, but it efficiently saves over an hour on a B-52's start time. For a flight, the airmen prepare the necessary flight equipment, then they proceed to get an understanding of the mission and receive a weather and pre-flight brief. This can also include going over the complete checks of the avionics system and the alignment of the navigation system. To execute this launch procedure, the flight crew together with the crew chief scrambles to the plane where they remove pre-flight check flags and then enter the aircraft. The remaining engines are started, while the aircraft taxis to the runway ready for takeoff to proceed further with the scrambled takeoff. The aircraft would be placed in the best position on the run to reach takeoff speed quickly. This positioning is critical as the jet takes off within 10 minutes at full engine thrust. Once it is time, the pilot engages the throttle on the engine and the B-52 stays relatively horizontal during its climb profile. The wheels of the B-52 are designed to pivot, increasing maneuverability on the flight line. During the flight, the radar navigator and the aircraft navigator are seated behind and below the cockpit. The necessity for scrambling and preparedness around the clock comes from unpredictable security circumstances. One such event involves an unsafe and unprofessional intercept of the US B-52 bomber by Russian aircraft over the Black Sea at approximately 11:19 a.m. on August 28, 2020. Two Russian Sukhoi Su-27 flanker fighter pilots intercepted a U.S. Air Force B-52 conducting routine operations in the Black Sea over international waters. The Russian pilots flew within 100 feet of the B-52's nose multiple times at the same altitude. The concept of aircraft interception is when one aircraft moves up to another aircraft. Military aircraft are often required to intercept an unknown aircraft. These aircraft are not in communication with the appropriate air traffic control agency or have departed from their filed flight plan. Interception is easily likely if these unknown aircraft have entered national airspace without explicit or implied permission. For instance, NATO has deployed additional fighter jets to the eastern part of their allied territories to safeguard the skies. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, there are several training exercises conducted to simulate these military interceptions. Alright.